Everyone has someone in their life who has truly shaped them for the better. Someone whose lessons get passed on to you, and moral values. Not only for their love for you, but their love for themselves. For me, that person is my Grandma Lucy. One of my oldest memories with her can depict this. I was around 6 or 7 years old. We went to Stater Brothers. I didn't think I was going to do it at the time, but I ended up coming out with a stick of gum. I kept bragging to my cousins about it, and I don't know, I think one of them ended up snitching on me. And next thing you know, my grandma was telling me to empty my pockets. She saw that I had a piece of gum right here in my pocket, and then she walked me all the way back to the cash register, made me return it, kind of embarrassed me in front of everyone. But that right there, that simple act, it kind of really showed me a lot that I kind of just take throughout my whole life. That right there, it taught me a valuable lesson about honesty and just having moral values as a whole. That just really changed my perspective about stealing. And I don't know, I don't steal ever. That right there is because I don't steal. Today, I want to commemorate my grandmother, a woman whose kindness, accomplishments, and faith made a lasting impact in my life. And it's made a lasting impact in other people's lives as well. Her sons, her daughters, her nephews, etc. The first thing anyone notices right away about my grandmother is how kind she is. She's always putting people before herself. She's the type of person that when you go to her house, she makes sure you eat. And you're not going to go home hungry, that's for sure. Something else that I love about her is her strong faith and willingness with the Lord. She's a Catholic woman, and it's kind of guided her whole life. And that's really inspired me to keep religion and faith close to my heart. Then this just kind of really shows how much of her character shows through her heart. But it kind of really just shows, how much accomplishments that can show how much strength she has. And it's a good thing to point out that she's accomplished so much in her life. One of the biggest accomplishments with her right now is her working with children, especially those with special needs. She's in preschools and kindergartens, and it's a big accomplishment to her. She kind of dedicates her life to taking care of children. She's taken care of her children her whole life and kind of just raised her family from the ground up. Another accomplishment that I think has really played a big part in her life and in my life, I take pride in this, is her accomplishment as an immigrant, Her journey in becoming legal citizenship status. I mean, just getting her citizenship as a whole. This took incredible strength and perseverance, and it kind of just shows you how much lessons and memories she's left with me. And I kind of will carry on those lessons and memories for the rest of my life. The gum story is a great example of that. She didn't just say what was right and wrong. She kind of just showed me. And she made those lessons and those moments to play a big role in my life. And because of that, it plays a big role in my faith. This made religion something for me, and the lessons came not from the big moments, but from the everyday ways she was doing. She was kind of like a mini mom, and for that, I'll never forget that. She gave me advice, she kept me away from trouble, and she kind of showed patience where it shouldn't have been there. It kind of wasn't deserved. Being around her taught me to be selfless, to be kind, to be fair, and to have a lot of faith in my heart. She wasn't just strict in a hard way, but in a loving way. And that right there just separates her from most people. I mean, she was always guiding me. In conclusion, my Grandma Lucy has been a great influence in my life, if not the greatest influence in my life. She has shown me what it means to be a kind-hearted and selfless individual. Her accomplishments through teaching and her immigration journey kind of just showed me the way. She kind of just laid it all out there, the foundation. And she has left me with values and faith that I'll forever hold on and cherish for the rest of my life.
So would you say your grandma's a role model?
I would say my grandma's a really big role model to me, yes.